What's up, everybody, and welcome into today's video where we're going to be talking about the 3 keys to success in real estate investing. We're going to be getting into lead generation, on how we are generating leads, how you can generate leads on any budget that you may be on. Number 2, lead conversion. We're going to be discussing how we talk to sellers and how we find out the seller's motivation so we can get the best deal possible, and really how to close the deal so you can start getting properties into contract. And then finally, third is sales and dispositions, how we actually sell our properties or rent our properties if that is the exit strategy. As always, we're grateful for your support to the channel. The channel's been steadily growing. Please like and subscribe if you have not already, and let's get into the video. So first and foremost, we're talking about lead generation, and what we need to be aware of is we are going for motivated sellers. I'm telling you, it does you no good if you're generating leads from sellers of property who are not motivated. They don't have a time crunch, or they don't have some kind of financial crunch or some type of problem or issue that you can actually help them solve. You as an entrepreneur, you as a real estate investor, you're going to get paid and compensated for helping people solve their problems. And that's where motivation comes into play. If they're not motivated, if they have no timeline, they're interested in selling if you'll give them the right price, right? There's really nothing you can do for that particular type of seller. So where are we finding our sellers and how are we getting them on the phone? There's 2 methods. There is inbound methods and outbound methods. So an inbound method is where sellers are calling you, and an outbound method is where you are calling them. The way that works, really the only outbound method that's applicable is you picking up the phone and doing cold calling yourself. If that's something you're interested in doing, the number 1 key to success with that is the quality of the data that you are calling, the quality of the list. When you're picking up the phone and calling these sellers, you don't want to just be picking up calling a random list. You want to be somewhat specific and, get a motivated seller list. So target a specific area, and maybe people who are behind on their property taxes, behind on their payments, where there's some type of inclination that you know of when you're making these calls. So you're not just calling random people. And when you get them on the phone, you want to be completely upfront, and a basic script is going to be like, hey, I know you're not expecting my call. I know I'm calling you out of the blue. I'm looking for a property in this area. I wanted to see if you might consider a cash offer. Something as simple as that. When it comes to inbound, this is where we are going to get people calling us, and there is some investment for you if you're going to be getting people investing money to have people call you. And there's multiple ways. So low budget ways are going to be bandit signs. This is going to be the 18 by 24 chloroplast signs that you see out there. Any number of places you can get them. You can actually call some local places and see if they'll sell you the blank ones for pretty cheap. Next is website and SEO, search engine optimization. A good place to get websites, and I should post a link, but it's Investor Carrot. Carrot provides real estate investing websites. And a website, you could have a fancy website. It does no good if people are not going there. And we have talked about this in previous videos, but a great way to drive traffic is to create a YouTube channel for your house buying website, for your house buying company, and then do YouTube videos and then drive traffic to your website from YouTube. Some people know this, but Google owns YouTube. So if you hyperlink in the description of a video your website, it is going to create some backlinks and get you some. If you're consistent, it will work and get you some traffic. We're actually one of the top websites. Our house buying website is one of the top websites on the Carrot platform for traffic. And that has to do with the amount of YouTube videos we do when we are buying houses. We post walkthrough videos. We post seller testimonial videos. We got probably more testimonials than any other house buying company that I've really seen. And we channel all of those. We post all those videos on YouTube and then drive traffic from YouTube to our house buying site, and helps out our SEO. So when people are searching for a home buyer in our area, we're more likely to be at the top of that search result. Driving for dollars, I believe, is one of the most underestimated ways to generate leads. We use, and I will put the link into the description, we use a service called Deal Machine. It works extremely easy. You can drive around neighborhoods. You can see neglected properties. You point your smartphone at the property, take a picture of it. It will give you the address, and it'll actually skip trace and research the owner for you right there in your car. It is amazing technology. I think we all should be using it. In fact, I'm not opposed to, even at this, I've been doing this business for over 10 years. I still see properties that look neglected and pull out that phone and use the Deal Machine app. Check it out. And, low budget networking and wholesalers. Get to know every wholesaler in your area. This is not competition. This is deal flow for you. Tell them to put you on their marketing list. And even if you're brand new, you should be looking at deals constantly. Get as many deals in front of you as you possibly can. Start running numbers, understanding your market, learning your market. But wholesalers, yes, they're there to profit off you buying their property. Who cares? It doesn't matter how much somebody else is making. If it's a good deal and you can buy it every single time, and you didn't have to pay for that lead or deal if a wholesaler is bringing it to you. Some mid-budget lead generation tactics. We're looking at direct mail and pay per lead. Now, direct mail, just like in cold calling, the quality of your results is going to be determined by the quality of the people that you're actually mailing to. You don't want to just pull some random list with bad names and addresses. You want to be more of a sniper than a shotgun. You want to get some targeted, specific lists based on the geography that you want to market into, and then some certain motivation triggers, behind on payments, behind on taxes. Probate is a great target for direct mail. The quality of your results will be determined by the quality of the list. And then pay per lead. So we have an affiliation with a company called Property Leads, and you can set up your free account with that. It is creamleads.com. We use Property Leads and buy leads directly. So they do their own advertising, get leads, and they will sell you the lead. So you don't actually have to invest in marketing. You just have to make an investment to purchase the lead. And if you use our affiliate link, which is creamleads.com, I believe they give you free leads and they give us free leads. So it's a win-win. You scratch our back, we'll scratch yours. Doesn't cost you anything to set up a free account. And pay per lead is a great way to get sellers on the phone. Finally, we got the high budget stuff. Pay per click. This is where you're going to be doing Google AdWords and or TV. We've done both. In fact, pay per click advertising is one of the best lead generation techniques that we do. I wouldn't suggest even going down this path unless you have about $10,000 a month to invest. It is quite pricey, but it really works. We have an amazing PPC guy that we can actually refer to you. But again, if you're not looking to invest around at least $10,000 a month, it's probably not going to be the best fit for you. Same thing with TV. It's going to be expensive, but it's going to get in front of a lot of people. And it's a great way to separate yourself from your competition. People are going to know that you're the real deal. You got to pay to play. It's going to be one of the more expensive techniques. Lead conversion, I want you guys to remember form, F-O-R-M. F is friends and family. O, occupation. R, recreation. These are all ways to build rapport with your seller. Make sure that you're building rapport before you talk about M, which is the money. Talk about motivation and rapport before you ever start talking about price. You can imagine if you just start talking about money right off the bat, it's like going in for a kiss on a first date when you have no rapport. The person doesn't even know your name. They're going to get creeped out. They're going to run from you. Don't talk about money until you have rapport. A great way to build rapport is through friends and family, occupation, and recreation, what they do for fun. Always refer to a third party. This way, when you're negotiating with a seller, you might want to say, hey, I got to run this past my partner, or my partner's not going to like that price. This way, it's the don't kill the messenger type of mentality. When you're offering a lowball price, it's not you. You're just the messenger. Always resort. We talk about the underwriting department, the finance department, my private lender, my partner, some type of third party. This way, when you're delivering the news of a low offer, so if the person's offended, they're not taking that out on you. Always resort to a third party. And then kind of, bounce back and forth with your conversations with sellers between sensitive info, which is about motivation and money and things like that, and non-sensitive info, which is info about the house. So you might consider saying, hey, how many bedrooms and bathrooms do you got? Okay, 3, 2. How many square feet? Great. Does it have a basement? Great. How much are you back on your payments, right? You talk about the house, non-sensitive, and then hit them with a question that might be a little sensitive, and then go back to the house, right, to the non-sensitive. So you're kind of filtering in your more sensitive questions within the non-sensitive type questions. It tends to make a softer conversation. If you're interested, here is our plug. We are a coaching company. We take our coaching very seriously. We're on the phone with our coaching students 3 times a week, and we provide coaching and accountability. And really, it is our goal and our mission to help you with your next or first 5 deals. Let's get some deals going. I don't care what your experience is. We can help you. So if you're interested in setting up a call, it's a free call just to learn about our coaching. Go to the link is in the description, creamlaunch.com. We have an amazing community. We're doing deals together. It's like a partnership program that we offer, and we got all the tools and resources. So it is literally like a silver platter and getting you in the game. Finally, everybody, dispositions and sales. After you get these properties into contract, you've been generating leads and converting these leads and getting them in contract. Well, what are you going to do? Are you going to wholesale the property? If so, you want to find cash buyers. A great way to find cash buyers is through the public records. Dig around a little bit and find how you can determine cash transactions in the area where you have a property. What I mean by that is, we're in Franklin County, Ohio, and we basically know how to research transactions in a given area and actually see the people who are paying all cash versus the people who are using a loan or financing. So what that means is if you are a wholesaler and you are looking for cash buyers, search around the area where you're looking for a buyer, find these cash buyers, and then skip trace them and get them on the phone. These are people you're going to want to build a relationship with, get them on your buyers list. And when it comes to a buyers list, you're going to want to get an email database. We use Active Campaign right now, but we've used MailChimp in the past. There's a few different ones. Constant Contact might be one. You're just going to want to find one that's affordable, that will do its job, which is allow you to store names, emails, and phone numbers, and then be able to communicate with this list with one fell swoop and shoot an email out to all of them at once. Because when you get a new deal, you're going to want to email everybody and probably pick up the phone as well. So you're going to want to store this so you're not just, having a bunch of sticky notes all over the place. You want to run it like a professional operation. And then online posting. Social media is the most powerful networking tool of our recent history, right? I mean, we can literally get online and they talk about, 6 degrees of separation. We're all only separated, from anyone else in the world by 6 degrees. I think that's more like 3 degrees of separation. We can meet anybody. We can, we're having this conversation right now. You're watching this video. We're in Ohio. Who knows where you're at, right? I mean, the internet's so powerful. You're going to want to join every Facebook group with investors in the areas that you are targeting. Facebook groups are amazing. We have a very large Facebook group for Central Ohio real estate investors, and you're going to want to do the same. So join every local Facebook group for investment groups, investment clubs, and things like that. And make it a point to constantly, a lot of people don't want to meet up for coffee and whatnot, and I don't blame them, but just try to set up at least one Zoom call every week. Hey, a 15-minute Zoom call. I just want to hop on. If you know this is somebody who's actively buying, be like, hey, I just want to get your buying criteria. I'm targeting marketing in this area. I want to put you at the top of the list, build a little relationship with you, have a lucrative relationship so we can all make money and be successful together. Don't look at other investors as competition. Look at them as alliances where you can be successful. Somebody's a buyer, somebody's a seller, somebody's a lender. Build these relationships. Who knows? You might just have lifelong relationships that you build in this wonderful business that we call the real estate investing business. Everybody, these are 3 keys to success in real estate investing. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Set up a free call if you're interested in learning more about our coaching. We sincerely appreciate each and every one of you watching our channel grow. It feels so good to be able to add value and get your amazing comments. Let us know if you have any questions in the comments. We reply to every single comment, and we will see you all on the next video.